it's day 6 with Mike and Mary.
Yes, business as usual with an asterisk.
And today's topic is worry and fear. And the reason that we wanted to do this is because it's the weekend. So real estate talk a little bit, but more really about you, our listeners, and how do we eliminate fear? How do we eliminate worry from our lives, or at least control it? So I want to give you the tools for that. But before we do...
But first...
Success
stories from this week. One of my teams, Team A, averaged 38 conversations each.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
That's taking advantage. That's a business as usual with the asterisk.
Yeah.
What can you do?
And 38 conversations is marvelous, but we have a student who's committed to 50 this next year.
Nice.
This next, year, a week. And
don't worry about mistakes.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm not going to worry at all. So I have another student who volunteered yesterday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Nice.
Answering calls for her community. So, where do I get food if I'm hungry? Where do I go if I'm sick and I'm homeless? How do I handle my kids being home and driving me crazy? And she got, I want to do this right. 2 listings, 3 sales, 2 sold listings.
Wow.
This week.
Beautiful.
With her state closed down.
Yeah.
Go figure. See, it's possible to do business, but you got to have the right attitude to pull that off.
And you can't be worried.
Or scared.
Yeah.
You can have moments of that, but here's what I wanted to talk with you guys about today, because it's really my strength. I don't worry. I refuse to worry.
It's true. She doesn't.
I think it's because I grew up with a mama that worried all the time.
Oh.
And she was always worried about me, and she was always worried that something was going to happen to her teenager and all this stuff. And I just made a decision, a conscious choice when I was pretty young not to worry. And I would like you to make that same decision today.
But worry is caused by fear, especially of the unknown. And right now we're all dealing with 2 big unknowns.
What are they, Michael?
How long and how bad? How long is it going to last and how bad is it going to be?
Yeah.
We don't know.
Well, that's why it makes no sense to worry. See,
Isn't that the truth?
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to think logically for a minute now with me. All right. Now, I know some of you have woken up in the middle of the night with fear and with being worried. Maybe you're worried for someone else. You're worried that your spouse will get sick, or an elderly person in your family that you love, or a pregnant daughter-in-law that you're concerned about. I get it. I'm not saying you shouldn't be concerned for other people or love them. I'm just proposing that we look at worry as logical for a minute. Let's be really logical. Let's get all the emotion out of it. Okay, you get to have the emotion.
Okay.
You can still love them and all that. But think logically for just a minute. Okay. If you are worrying about something that you can control, then logically, what should you do?
Control it.
That's right.
Do what you can do to control it, yes.
Well, then you shouldn't worry. You should take action, because you can control it.
Makes
so then
sense.
Go control it. So why are you worrying? How does the worry help you take the action? It doesn't. Okay, so worry doesn't make any sense when you can take action and you can take control. Now, what if you're worrying about something that you cannot control? And by the way, let's all admit that when we worry, when we're afraid of the things that we can't control. I had a student say to me today, Michael, it's really difficult to help somebody in your family who's scared when you're scared.
Uh-huh.
Well, stop being scared. What are you afraid of? See, I think a lot of us feel like we're right on the edge. We're living so close to the edge. Yeah, no, you're not. The edge is way far away. The edge is where homeless people live, where sick people live. Yeah. The edge is where you don't know where your meal is coming from this afternoon. There's not one person listening to this message that doesn't have a house to live in, a bed to sleep in, and food in the refrigerator. Come on, admit it. You're worrying about stuff that It makes no sense to worry about. You cannot control how bad it will be or how long it will be. So don't you dare worry. Just decide right now. Can you tell I'm kind of emphatic?
But
What?
What if this really is the end of the world?
Okay, this could be the end of the world.
Yeah.
Someone said that to me today. What if it is the end of the world? We have had hurricanes, we've had tornadoes, and this. What if it's the end of the world? And here's what I said. Now, I'm going to say this carefully. Before I tell you what I said, I just want you to know that I am a woman of faith and that I honor and respect all faiths. I knew that I was talking to someone who happened to be a Christian, so I said these words. You're a Christian, aren't you? Yes. Okay, well then why are you worried about the end of the world?
Don't need to be.
I think I could have said, you're a Muslim, aren't you? Then why are you worried about the end of the world? I think I could have said, you are Hebrew, are you not? I think most faiths, Buddhism, why would we worry? If you have faith, you don't need to worry if it is the end of the world. Now, if you don't have faith,
it's over anyway.
Well,
doesn't matter.
So then why are you worried about it?
That's right.
I don't know. Listen, we have to step up as leaders. And that means we control our own thinking. And today I heard from someone who's exhausted from trying to control her own thinking. No, she is not. She's exhausted for trying to control how people perceive she really feels. That she has to put on this front that's not really there. You know what? Get over that. Put that front on because it's real. When I'm smiling on these videos, it's not like a fake smile. Oh, there's a video. It's because we get to choose every minute whether we're happy or not happy, whether we're worried or not worried, whether we're afraid or not afraid. Well, I pick being happy and being not afraid and being not worried. So please join me.
So where's the proof? I know at one time Floyd made a list of the 42 things he was worried about. And a couple months later, took a look at only 2 had happened. The other 40 did not. So what's the cure for worry? What can we do right now? And you told me one thing, and I love this, and it's count your blessings. As adversities go, by the way, this isn't so bad, staying home on the couch, but count your blessings. When you express gratitude, when you let gratitude live in you, that's a way to take worry and set it aside.
Boy, is that ever true.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, everything's going to be all right.